Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Nev here on Rainbow Tarot UK, and today we are doing our reading on your feelings versus their feelings. How do you feel? How do they feel in the connection? And if we need to pull some cards at the end for some advice, then we will do that. So we've got our three piles here. We've got pile number one, which is the Lapis Lazuli heart here. Beautiful. Okay, that's pile number one. Pile number two, which is this lovely sort of silver patterned heart. That's pile number two. And then pile number three is the little green glass heart here. That is pile number three. So those are your three piles. Go for the one that feels right, that's calling to you, that's probably going to have your messages. And if there's more than one pile, that's absolutely fine. And I will see you very, very, very soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number one, welcome to your reading. So it's lovely to have you here. I hope everyone is doing well, I hope you're all good. And today we're doing your feelings versus their feelings, and if we need some advice at the end, we'll be pulling some cards on that. So you've chosen to come into the reading under the beautiful Lapis Lazuli heart here, absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to put that there so that we can see that in our reading. There we go. We've also got one card here. We haven't looked at it. I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards, so let's just take a look at this one. So this is Dance with Life. A card that says Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. So it says do something to change your energy. Okay, so that's the sort of general card for you and them. Okay. Maybe for some of you this is feeling a little bit stuck, this connection. It needs to be, it needs to be shaken up a little bit. There needs to be a shift or a change in some way. You're still connected because we've got these two people here, but maybe it's just a bit, a little bit stuck or stagnant. Just for some of you, maybe that's kind of what's the general energy at the moment. But anyway, let us see. So I'm going to put that one there like that so we can see it actually. Okay, so let's start off with you. And I just want to say a big thank you. Like I always say, thank you so much for your all your lovely support. I really appreciate that. And if you feel that you want to carry on supporting it or supporting the channel, then please do. I'd be really grateful for that with any kind of subscribing, hitting that notification bell, giving a thumbs up, commenting, all of that, really helpful for me. And it just takes a few seconds, it's free, so that would be great if you wanted to carry on doing that. But let's ask, how is pile number one currently feeling? And this is also a good way for you to check that this is the right pile for you. How is pile number one currently feeling in the connection? How are they feeling in the connection, please? How is pile number one currently feeling in the connection? Let's have a look here. So we have Dreamer. So this is a card that says Dreamer. And it's funny because you've got to do something to change your energy. So maybe with the Dreamer here, you're wanting things to elevate a little bit maybe in this connection. You're wanting it to be a bit more, somehow be a little bit more to your wishes and hopes and dreams maybe. Maybe you're hoping, or maybe you are hopeful about a connection with the Dreamer here. That's the other way of reading it. But let's get some more cards out. Let's see. So how maybe you're thinking your partner is a bit of a dreamer. Not really. Maybe this situation is a dream. Maybe it's something that you are dreaming and hoping and wishing for, and that you want it to, the energy of it to change, for it to be, to come into real life, something like that. What is part number one's person's feelings in this connection right now? How are they feeling, please? How is part number one feeling, please, about this connection, about their person? We have move forward, right? Okay, so you definitely, I feel, with this main card as well. You want to move this connection forward. You might be having, this might be a crush connection or something like that, where you're dreaming and hoping and you're wanting it to change its energy, you're wanting it to transform and to become a real connection, or it's stuck in some way, it's stagnant and you want to move it forward, and you still have dreams and hopes and wishes about that. You're still hopeful maybe for that to happen, if that's the case. But let us get out some, let me have one other card as well. I might have one of these cards actually. So what is pearl number one? How is pearl number one person feeling in this connection? How are they feeling? How is pearl number one feeling in this connection, please? How are they feeling? Let's see what this says. So this says, oh yeah, look, transformation, the butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, healing your inner child, releasing the past. With the move forward here, it's uncanny really, isn't it? I feel like you want to move this, in whatever situation you're in with this person, you want to move it forward, you want to transform it, you want to get it, maybe get it out of being a dream, or get it out of being a fantasy, if it's a crush thing, into something concrete and tangible. Or if it's stuck, you are still hoping and dreaming that you can transform it, that it will change, that it will move forward, that it will be, you know, that it will be a real connection. And maybe if this is your person and they are a dreamer, you're hoping that they will, you know, do something other than just, you know, you want them to be more concrete, maybe more stable, possibly. But let's have one more card. What am I going to go for? I think I'm going to go for, let's have one of these. How is pearl number one feeling? What are their feelings right now in the connection? What is pearl number one feeling right now in the connection, please? What are their feelings? So we have, again, the spider and passion flower, creative ingenuity. So again, it's making me feel, comes right next to the dreamer, that you want to create something, that you want to work on something, that you want to build something with this person, that you want to transform it, that you want to, and with the passion flower, I feel like you have a lot of attraction to this person, you have a lot of, that they are attractive to you, that they're very attractive to you. You may be connecting with them on the internet with this web here, or there may be a bit of an internet connection for some of you, or you might be checking them out on social media or whatever. You might be biding your time with this spider sitting right in the centre here, biding your time, but you know you want to be with this person. So I feel like you definitely want to be with this person, 100%. So let's get out some tarot here. So how is pearl number one feeling in this connection right now? How are they feeling in this connection right now? So we have the Hermit, we have the Magician, we have the Moon. I was going to say the star then, but it's the Moon. We have the Nine of Cups, definitely a wish and a dream there with the Nine of Cups. How are they feeling in this connection? The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Three of Cups. So it could be, I feel like for you, you definitely want to, with the Magician, manifest this connection. I feel like for many of you, this might be a connection that is in separation. It could be that you are in separation from somebody and there's a third element or a third thing that's getting in the way of the connection here, because we've got the Three of Cups. Or it could mean that at the moment it's a bit of a light connection. So it's a bit of a light, maybe a crush connection, something like that. And you want to, you know, it's your dream, it's your wish, you want to manifest it. But at the moment it's sort of, you're separate from it with the Hermit and the Moon card and the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. There's a sense of stuckness to it. It's not moving at the moment, and that's why you've got all these desires to move it forward, to transform it. So if it's a crush connection, you're definitely wanting to, it's like, so with the Moon card, it could be hidden, it could be secret, it could be, you know, secret feelings that you have for this person, but they're a wish for you. But the moment you're out in the cold with it, you know, you're stuck in it, stuck outside of it, if you like. But you're wanting there to be happiness in it. You're wanting there to be a connection with the Three of Cups here. You're wanting there to be joy in the situation. But if it's a situation where you're separate from them, you know, you've split up, which for many of you it could be, that might be why you've got the Hermit card here. You know, with the Hermit and the Moon, things are in separation. With the Five of Pentacles here, it's like you're out in the cold, you're feeling out in the cold from this person. You might be doing a lot of soul searching in this period of being on your own, wanting to reevaluate, wanting to think it through and maybe come up with a different way of doing it, you know, reconnection, reconciliation. And with the Magician card here, it makes me think that you want to do that. The Moon tells me that you're deep in your feelings with this person. You have a lot of deep feelings for them. Maybe you're spending a lot of time kind of yearning for them, longing for them. But there could be some confusion at the moment with the Moon card here. And it could be affecting how you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling a bit low in spirits and stuff. But with the Four of Pentacles, it tells me that Four of Pentacles is a holding on. So for you, if you're in separation, you really do want to hold on to this connection. You're not willing to let it go at all. And there's something that's telling me that you want it to be more tangible. You want it to be more real. You don't want it to just be a dream. You want it to be more real with all the Pentacles here. You could be having a lot of, you could be feeling like you're getting a lot of signs about this connection, feeling a lot of intuitive feelings about this connection. With the Moon card here, maybe you feel like you've got a strong intuitive link with this person. Yeah, so that's kind of how you're feeling. If that doesn't resonate with you, you might want to listen to another pile. So we've got Pisces energy, we've got Taurus energy, and we've got Capricorn energy, and we've also got Cancer energy here. Okay, so those are some of the astrological signs I'm seeing. Okay, let's have a charm for you. So how are you feeling right now? Oh, one that came out, which is the little gecko or the lizard. Well, how's pile number 1 feeling? Oh, another one's come out. Oh, 3 have come out. Okay, so this is like a little bee here, and that tells me that you want to work on the situation still. So I'm going to put that on the Magician card here. You definitely want to manifest and work to make it happen. This is a little lizard, and little lizards always remind me of reconciliation, regeneration, because I think a lizard can lose its tail and it can grow back very quickly. So it's reminding me of regeneration and also heat, because, you know, lizards are in hot climates, so it's making me feel there's a lot of heat here in this situation for you still. And we have another thing here, which is the dragon, and again, with all the heat there, it's making me feel this situation is hot for you. It could be that there's a lot of heat in it because you felt a lot of pain in the situation, but also I feel there's heat in it because you feel a very strong attraction to this person still. But let us get some cards out for them. Now, how are they feeling? Just to remind you again, you know, it is a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right. If they don't feel right, they could be for somebody else. That's the nature of general readings, really. But let's get some cards out for them. So let's see what they're doing. So how is pile number 1's person feeling right now? How are they feeling? How is pile number 1's person feeling right now? So we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to put that there. So we've got space. Then I'm going to get out one of these cards as well. So how is pile number 2's person feeling in the connection right now and towards pile number 2? How are they feeling? Oh, lovely peacock here. Card number 3, embrace your magnificence. Interesting, with all these eyes. They might be, with all these eyes, I'm just noticing all the eyes on the peacock feathers, they might be looking at you a lot. They might be, if you're in separation, they might be still looking at you, still wanting to impress you maybe with the peacock here. Okay, so let's put that there. Actually, let's put that there. End of a tough cycle approaches. And embrace your magnificence. Okay, let's have another one of these cards. How is pile number 1's person? How's pile number 1's person feeling right now? How are they feeling? That one seems to want to come out. So this is ship. Oh, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression and arriving. So that is a little bit of both, isn't it? So we've got cutting ties, moving on, and then we've got progression and arriving. So they might be a little bit mixed. I feel like this one wants to come out as well, so I'm going to take it. Oh, engagement ring, high commitment, eternity, partnership, union and completion. They may be oscillating, they may be mixed, this person, in how they're feeling at the moment, between wanting to leave the connection and committing to the connection. So it could be a little bit of a mixture for them with these two cards coming out here. Okay. Let us get out some... I might have one more. No, let's get out some tarot. So, how is pile number one's person feeling the connection right now? Feeling about pile number one. How are they feeling, please? So we have death. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Chariot. Oh, there's a lot of speed. Whatever they're thinking, they want to do something quickly because these have come right next to each other. And both of these cards are speed, the speediest, some of the speediest cards in the deck. The Hanged Man, the Emperor, and the Queen of Cups. Right, okay, and what's at the bottom of the deck? The Five of Cups. Now, you had the Five of Pentacles and they've got the Five of Cups. I feel almost certain that you're not with this person. That you know, where can I put this so that you can actually see it? I might actually just put it here. Let me just see, how can I arrange these cards so that we've got a better, there we go. Yeah, so you've got the Five of Cups here. I feel like this person, to be honest, is a little bit mixed in their energy towards you. So part of me feels like they definitely want to transform the situation, and I feel like they definitely do still have strong feelings for you with the Queen of Cups here. So with the Queen of Cups here, I definitely think that they definitely do still have strong feelings for you. There is a depth of feeling for you, certainly. But there's a sort of and they definitely want to transform. But because the overarching energy is the Five of Cups, with the Five of Cups, this is often an energy of someone focusing on what's gone on before, on the past, on what they've lost, rather than thinking that they can turn around and rebuild what still might be there. So I feel like this person is, at the moment, more heavily weighted towards feeling disappointed, feeling a sense of loss in maybe the ending of the connection or not being able to access the connection. I think sometimes with the Queen of Cups, they feel that there's a strong feeling towards you and they feel a lot of love towards you, but they're stuck somehow. I feel like they'd like to move quickly, but they're, with the Hanged Man being right under the Nine of Cups here for you, there's a sense of feeling a little bit of the situation being stagnant and stuck for them. And also maybe them realising that they might need to change their perspective. And because you've got the Emperor right next to it, it makes me feel that there's a bit of stubbornness to them in doing that. Because the Emperor is somebody who likes to feel in charge, who likes to feel in control. And I feel like this person, there might be some stubbornness to your person in maybe in admitting mistakes that they've made, or maybe sort of being able to access their feelings. There's sort of like some sort of lack of access in their feelings. They might also be a little bit vain, this person that you're asking about. There could be a little bit of vanity to them. They may think that they are the bee's knees. And so what I feel is that although this person does have feelings for you, and they do have a mixture, sometimes they kind of oscillate, they may be giving mixed messages here. I think on the whole, this person is sort of stuck in a sense of disappointment, a sense of loss, a sense of sadness. And although they probably realise that in order to, you know, connect with you again, they need to shift their perspective, there's a stubbornness to them, and they don't want to do that here with the Emperor. So I don't feel that they are in the same place as you in terms of wanting to maybe reconcile. I think there is a little bit of that, but on the whole, I think this person is kind of a little bit too stubborn to reflect or admit mistakes in order to move the situation forward. I think you're probably much more in a better space to think, okay, we've made mistakes, let's see if we can transform it and move forward. I think with this, you know, so you're more open. I think you're more open, you're probably more reflective, you're probably more intuitive. Whereas I think this person it's reminding me of a sort of a very kind of macho energy, whereby it's like my way or the highway, and there's not really much there's not much receptivity here. This person doesn't, not he, but they don't know how to. It's difficult for them to reflect or to tap into their feelings, but they know that they care for you. They do have deep feelings for you. But I feel like there's a lot of pride with this person, a lot of stubbornness. With the Knight of Swords, maybe they can say sharp words sometimes, or maybe they've been harsh. Maybe they left the situation quickly or suddenly. But yeah, there's something about them, because actually in the Chariot, we often say that it's the Emperor in driving the chariot. So you've got the Emperor coming up twice. Now the Emperor is somebody who, you know, is a great strategist, is a great leader, is a great provider, but they're not really in touch that much with their feelings. And it's making me think that this person, although they see you as somebody that they care about, is going to find it difficult to open up about their feelings and maybe apologise or connect with you or talk with you or be reflective. All the things you kind of need to do in order to heal and transform a situation. Because I think they are very stuck in their sadness in whatever happened in this situation. So let's just see if we can get a charm out for them. So what is pile number one's person feeling at the moment? What are their feelings right now? Let's see what are their feelings right now. Okay, so we've got, what have we got here? So we've got the Owl. Yeah, I feel like they need to be more wise. I actually feel like there's not a lot of insight with them. And the Owl has a lot of insight. There's a lot of wisdom to them. I feel like they don't have it. The Star is maybe somewhere they have a little bit of a dream and a wish for you, still a hope maybe, deep down. I feel like that's pretty buried though, to be honest. And we've also got the Unicorn here. Again, a wish or a dream. So it makes me feel this person sees you now as a little bit of a wish or a dream, not really something real, to be honest, that they could go for. And then we have the Cat here. Well, the Cat does talk about 9 lives, doesn't it? Yeah, so maybe there is somewhere deep down in the long distant future some kind of I'll put that on the Death card actually, because that could be change and reconciliation. But I feel like there's some blocks to that for this person at the moment. I feel they're a little bit blocked, a little bit stuck, and it could have something to do with their stubbornness or their inability to be able to be emotionally intelligent. That's what's kind of making them stagnant or stuck, really. But let's see if we can pull some advice cards for you. What can you do in this situation? Because I feel like you're more into moving this connection forward and progressing with it than they are. So what advice can we offer to pile number one here? What advice could there be for pile number one in this situation? What advice can we offer them? What advice can we offer pile number one in this situation, please? Any advice for them? Freedom. Okay. Let's do one more. Solitude. Yeah, it may be that the advice is that at the moment you just need to, as hard as it is, kind of, not push for the connection too much. Maybe it's something that you need to still reflect upon here with a Solitude card. Still, maybe that you have to let this person go. That might be the advice here, that you have to let this person go and recognise that it's not something that you can push forward at this stage. But let's have one more card. What is the advice for pile number one, please? Any other advice for pile number one? letting go. Look, there you go. See, I mean, you couldn't make that up, really, could you? So I feel like the advice is that in this situation, maybe it says letting go is sometimes necessary. Maybe this is a connection that you need to just, although it might be very tough, it's something that you need to kind of release, let go, in the knowledge, and you know that you will. You know, with all these birds here around this bird here, I just feel like there will be other opportunities for you, but maybe you need to free yourself from this situation in order to free up your energy to let in something else that's maybe more worthy of you, pile number one. But anyway, that's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number two, welcome to your reading. I hope everyone is doing really well. I hope you're good. And this is another pick a card reading today, and we're doing you versus them. So, you know, how are you feeling versus how they're feeling. And if we need some cards of advice at the end, then we're going to pull some. But you chose to come into the reading under this beautiful silver patterned heart here. There we go, beautiful. I'm going to put that there so we can see it in our reading. And also this card, we don't know what it is, and I haven't pre-shuffled any other cards, so let's have a look at this. So this is Mintakan. It says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. I mean, Mintakans, as I understand this is from the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle, were a sort of soul group that originated on a planet, I think it was the Orion constellation. They were like the first, they were like starseeds, the first light workers, and they came to Earth. Very kind of intuitive, all this water here. So the planet was kind of like, had all this water. They were very intuitive, very in touch with their feelings, healers, obviously, with light workers being light workers. So I feel like maybe one of you or both of you, because it says longing for home, and this Mintakan is longing, looking back, longing, feels like they don't belong where they are. So you might be in two different worlds, the two of you. So you might be separate or in two different worlds. You might feel that there's something lacking in this connection, or something that is not fulfilling you in this connection, because you've got this card. Yeah, it just feels like you're maybe not comfortable in the connection, or not. Yeah, there's something lacking. I feel like in many ways maybe there's something lacking. Yeah, you feel like something's missing. It doesn't feel quite right, possibly. Or maybe you're in separation from this person and you're longing to get back to them. They feel like home, and they feel like a sense of belonging to you. That's the other way of reading this. And maybe you're having a lot of intuitive hits with it, seeing a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities that you feel like is guiding you towards this connection. That could be the other way of reading this card. But anyway, let's get some cards for you. Let's have a look at you now. Let's draw some oracle cards. Just to say, remind you, it's a general reading, so you know, just take the messages that feel right to you. If they don't feel right, then maybe for somebody else. And if you feel like you want to subscribe, if you haven't yet, then please do. It just takes a couple of seconds, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you feel like you just want to give a thumbs up or a comment, or you know, any of that would also be very gratefully received. Really help me out and make me feel fantastic. So yeah, if you could do that, I'd be really grateful. But anyway, let's ask for pile number two. You know, how are they feeling at the moment? And this is also a good way for you to check that this is your pile. So how is number two feeling right now in the connection, about the person? How are they feeling? Let's see what that is. Let's see what we've got here. Establish priorities. Oh, okay. Establish priorities. Maybe then with all this moon, you feel like there's a bit of confusion in this connection. Things are hidden maybe because it's quite dark. This card's a beautiful card, but it's quite dark, isn't it? And we've got this huge moon here. And again, it's making me think of moon and water. There's a lot of feminine energy. So maybe you're feeling a lot of intuition around this, or you're being asked to listen to your intuition maybe around this connection. Maybe things are in darkness, things are in shade, maybe there's some confusion. Maybe you're thinking that you're not being prioritized with this card here, where there's that sense of, for some of you, that it's a bit stuck. There's, you know, it's not fulfilling in some way. Maybe you're wanting your person to prioritise you, possibly. But let's get another one out. Let's get some more. Let's get one of these out. So how is pile number one, not pile number one, sorry, how is pile number two? Apologies for that, pile number two. How is pile number two feeling at the moment in this connection? Let's have a look. How are they feeling? So we have beauty. Beauty, okay. Interesting. Let's get another one. One of these ones. How is pile number two feeling? Let's have a look and see. Karmic relationship, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So maybe for you, you're feeling a sense of dissatisfaction in this situation, for some of you, certainly. Maybe you're feeling like you're not being prioritised. Maybe you feel like things are secret and hidden, or there's confusion in the connection. Maybe with a karmic relationship, those kind of relationships are, you know, come along where you kind of often repeat them until you learn the lesson, really. And then once you've learned that lesson from that connection, often they lose their value. So it could be that there's something going on here, and there's often a lot of triggers in a karmic situation. Now, you've got beauty here, and that, to be honest, when I think of that, you're still half in. So this, with the beauty here, you still haven't completely given up on the connection. You still think there maybe something can grow with all these flowers here. Something can grow and be nourishing, because I'm just noticing this little hummingbird here going for the nectar. So you're still hoping that there can be some nourishment from this connection, that you could get nourished from this connection. But there's definitely a sense of, you know, the big part of me is not getting what I need in this connection. I feel like I don't belong in this connection, or I feel like I'm not being appreciated maybe in this connection. Or maybe it's, for some of you, coming to separation and you're still longing for it. You're still hoping that it can nurture you, you know, give you the nourishment that you need, give you, you know, love, really. Something like that. Let's see what else we've got for you in terms of your tarot. Okay, so how is pile number... Now, that doesn't ring true. You might want to go to another pile, but let's have a look at the tarot first. How is pile number two currently feeling in this connection? How is pile number two feeling? So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. How is pile number two feeling in this connection? We have the Well, which is like an extra card in this deck. It's like the Wishing Well. Card number 22. How is pile number... We have the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do another one. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Right, okay. And we have the Hermit. So it makes me feel that with the Hermit card here, that this possibly is a relationship in separation. So maybe the relationship has been let go of. Maybe there was some turmoil in it and it's been let go of. The Hermit tells me that you are in a reflective mode at the moment. So in this period of maybe being on your own or in separation, or maybe the situation is just going through a difficult time and you're both thinking of letting each other go, that the Hermit tells me that you are reflecting, because the Hermit is a card of isolation and solitude, but to heal, to be reflective. That's why they've got the little star in their lantern. And it also tells me that you still have a little bit of hope for this connection. You still have hope for it. So even though it might have made you feel bad, there might be confusion, there might be triggers in it, you might be triggering each other, you might be feeling like you haven't been properly appreciated, you still have some hope for this connection, because you've got two cards of wishes and dreams. You've got the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, and you've got the Well card here, which is also about wishing and hoping and dreaming. So you're kind of hoping that that will happen. Now, it could be with the 2 3s coming up here, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, that a third element got in the way of this connection. And that is still very much on your mind at the moment, if that's the case. Yeah, there could be a third person or just a third factor that interfered somehow in the connection, just for some of you. But with the Three of Pentacles here, I mean, that is a card of collaboration. So it makes me feel that you are sort of thinking that you want to collaborate. But with the Four of Pentacles, there is a sense of the situation being stuck, being static. Because this is a kind of like holding on for dear life, really. Holding on to what you've got. So it could be that part of you is thinking you want to hold on to it. But also there's a sense of... I always feel like this is a sort of sense of dissatisfaction with this card as well, or just grabbing hold of something and not, just grabbing hold of what you've got and not really develop, knowing how to develop it. Maybe that might be why you've got the Hermit here, because you realise you need to be more reflective, maybe, or something like that in the connection to move it forward. Now, Two of Pentacles is again this kind of up and down energy. So this situation is not, for you, this situation is not certain. It goes with the moon here in this card of established priorities. It's not certain, it's not solid, it's up and down, it's uncertain. It could be as well that you're thinking that your person is weighing up two choices, two things really, or they made a choice and maybe they didn't prioritise you, maybe they prioritised somebody else above you. Or something else above you, and that is still weighing heavy on your mind, really. So that could be what's going on for a lot of you. That doesn't ring true for you. You might want to listen to another pile. But let's get out some charms. How is pile number 2 currently feeling? How is pile number 2 feeling in this connection? Let's see what we've got here. We've got the Owl, which is, again, I'm going to put that on the Hermit. The Owl, funnily enough, the Hermit, the Owl, the Nine of Cups, they all came out in pile number 1. I think I did slip up and say pile number 1 earlier on, so if you feel drawn to pile number 1. But the Owl is about wisdom, so maybe you're trying to go inward and look for a way forward in this connection, look for some kind of wisdom here. You've got a dog, so maybe there's part of you that's still loyal, that still has a sense of loyalty to the connection. I'm going to put that on the wishing card here. We have bat. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the moon because the bats don't, when they move, they can't see. They have to use sound. So there might be you not being able to see a clear way forward in this connection at the moment. That's why you've got the Two of Pentacles. And the dragon here is making me feel that there was a lot of heat in this situation and maybe a lot of destruction. So maybe there's been a lot of destruction with the dragons breathing fire, a lot of heat, a lot of intense situations, and that would go over, it was like a karmic connection. So let's put that there. It also could mean that there's a lot of highs and lows in the connection, or there has been a lot of highs and lows in the situation. It could be that there was a lot of chemistry to it, a lot of physical or sexual attraction in the connection with all that fire. So what have we got here? So Nine of Cups, Pisces. Four of Pentacles is Capricorn, Three of Cups, Cancer, Three of Pentacles, again Capricorn, and also Capricorn. So there's a lot of Capricorn energy here. That might mean something to some of you. Hermit is Virgo. Okay, so let's get out some cards for them now. Let's find out. So, let's have, I feel like I've drawn one of these. What is pile number 2's person's? How are they feeling? Oh, there's a lot of them come out. So I'm going to take them because they all just dropped out. I'm just going to go with the process. So we have addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint, possession and control, emotional block. Okay, we have backstabbing, oh dear, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. And then we have teddy bear, interest in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. Now this could tell me that maybe this has gone in cycles, this connection, that it has been like a karmic connection, where you get back together and it's all lovey-dovey and then it kind of deteriorates over time. So maybe there's an element of addiction. This person is thinking there's an element of addiction to this connection, or there's an addictive quality to this connection. There's a destructive element to it, which could also, you could also be aware of with the, triggers and perception. Now, I've just had a letter through my door, so this person, if you're in separation, might want to be sending you some kind of message in some way, something like that, or connecting with you, or wanting to get your attention somehow. But let's see what else they've got. I'm going to add another oracle card. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. I might have to put this one up here. Let's have one of these cards. How is pile number Two's person feeling right now. So there could have been a lot of distraction in this connection. It could go in cycles. You could be in separation, and there could be a lot of feelings of loss. A person could be feeling a lot of loss and heartbreak at the moment. But recognising maybe that, you know, it's got an obsessive quality to it, that it's maybe got something unhealthy to it, the way the dynamic, not you as individual or them as individuals, but the sort of dynamic, the way that you're interacting with each other needs to be healed. And you, with the Hermit card, might be realising that as well. I think you probably are, and reflecting on that. But let's see, how is pile number 2? Again, we've got 2 here. Feeling right now, pile number 2's person. We've got love. Oh gosh, beautiful. We've got love. And we have got gratitude. So that's interesting. So, and it comes, funny enough, it comes above this teddy bear card, which I wasn't planning. So the teddy bear is interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. Then we've got love and we've got gratitude. So a mixture. So this person is feeling a mixture of things for you. Obviously they feel deep feelings to you, but they're maybe aware that their connection hasn't possibly been healthy in the past, or the way you two have interacted hasn't been the best, something like that. But they're catching on to love, and they feel thankful that you're still around, that you're still in their life, that they still feel a connection to you, or they still want a connection to you. But let's get the tarot out and see. Maybe, you know, they feel that you betrayed them, or there was a sense of betrayal in this with the backstabbing here. How is pile number 2 feeling at the moment? How is pile number 2 feeling about pile number 1 and the connection? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles. How are they feeling right now? Pile number 2's person. We have the 4 of Cups. Now you had the 4 of Pentacles, they've got the 4 of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the Star card. And we have the World. Right. And overarching energy is the Moon. Interesting, because I said this one, which was pulled for you, the Oracle, which says established boundaries, reminded me of the Moon, because we've got this massive Moon card, and the overarching energy for them is the Moon, which is they feel confused. And it could be that they're confused and conflicted in their feelings towards you. I feel like there's a lot of mental and emotional turmoil going on for your person, because these are so in contrast, these 2 sets of cards. And it makes me feel this person is very confused about how they feel for you. I think on one hand, they feel very disappointed, hurt. So it could be that they believe that you have hurt them with the 5 of Pentacles here. That you've shut them out. That they feel anyway a sense of lack in the connection, a sense of being out in the cold. And the 4 of Cups, it could be that they're now, because of that, part of them in this kind of mixed way in which they're viewing it is not open to new connection or new love with you. Part of them. But then on the other hand, we have the King of Wands, which is a very passionate card, a very confident card, a very charismatic card. It makes me feel that there's a strong attraction to you. And the Star card, which is about hope and healing. So these 2 cards make me feel this person wants to be with you. It goes with this love and the gratitude, that they feel a strong chemistry with you, that they want to heal it, that you are still somebody that they might be looking at still with the Star card here, that there is hope, they still have hope for a new cycle, for the end of an old cycle and the start of a new cycle. But, and also you've got the Queen of Pentacles here, which means that they see you as somebody who is very attractive, somebody that they maybe could settle down with, be stable with, because the Queen of Pentacles is also a match for the King of Wands. You know, I know they're 2 different suits, but I think this is kind of showing me, because you've got a King and a Queen here, that they're thinking that you are a match, but maybe very different. That's why you've got the 2 different suits. So you're a match, but you're very, very, very different, and that might be what caused it to come into separation. So Wands is all about being very out there, very confident, very charismatic, very fiery, very passionate. Whereas Pentacles is more about stability, security, building. The Queen of Pentacles always is somebody who is in my mind a great career woman, but she's also very much a family person. So it makes me feel that maybe you're very different, and it could be why I said here that you're in different worlds. Like maybe you have different aspirations and different ideas about what you want from a relationship, and maybe you want more commitment, greater commitment than they do, but they still have this love for you, and that might be why they're confused and mixed at the moment. So I feel this person is feeling a mixture for you, is maybe uncertain, confused, conflicted, but they know that they care very much about you. But there's something that could have gone down in this situation which was difficult for them, painful for them, or it needs to change the dynamic of it. They're thinking the dynamic needs to change. It needs to stop being a codependent situation if that's what's happened. There needs to be more wisdom maybe in the connection. So this person is kind of like in a bit of a confused state at the moment, which is sort of matches yours, because I think you were also a little bit like that too, weren't you? Yeah. But anyway, let's get some... in terms of, we've got the Five of Pentacles here. We've got Taurus is always Queen of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles is Taurus. Four of Cups is Cancer energy. King of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Star, Aquarius. Okay, let's have a look. So how is pile number 2 person feeling right now? Let's take these. We're just going to have 2 for now. What have we got? So we've got the fishbone here. It's making me think of backbone. Maybe they're thinking they need to have a little bit more backbone in this situation. Maybe need to be stronger in this situation. I'm going to put that on the addiction card there. And then we have this beautiful sun. So maybe there is, you know, I'm going to put that on the star, because I feel like they part of them does still have hope for this connection, but I think at the moment they're just confused, or they're not, and because they're confused or maybe hurt, they're a little bit closed at the moment to reconciliation if you're in separation from them. Let's get out some advice for pile number. What's the advice for pile number 2 in this situation? Is there any advice for pile number 2 in this situation, please? I feel like that one wants to come out. What do we have? Now, this one came out in pile number 1, and I think I've had a few references here to pile number 1, so you might want to listen to pile number 1. And it's the card of freedom. Okay. Let's also have this one. Going forward. Freedom and going forward. Okay. And I feel like I've got one more. Let's have a look at this one. Freedom and going forward, and solitude. Yeah. And it's a similar message to pile number 1, really. I feel like at the present time, the advice for you is to just remain in the hermit mode, which you are at the moment, which is in a place of solitude. Again, we've got this moon here. And I feel like there's a lot of messages around listening to your intuition. I feel like you've probably got a lot of intuition about this connection, really. And I feel like you need, in a funny sort of way, you need to be in this period of aloneness to heal and to reflect, so that you can move forward. And it might be that this situation needs to be let go of with the freedom here. That actually it's something, particularly if it's a karmic situation, where you might have learnt your whatever it is you need to learn from this situation, and let it go. Because this person is, although they do feel a lot for you, there's a resistance to them, I think, at the moment, in terms of kind of reconciliation or reconnecting. There could be a lot of mixed messages from them. It could be like 1 step forward and 5 steps back with them at the moment. So from your point of view, the advice is, in order for you to go forward, maybe you need to let and release this situation for the time being, really, for your own sake. Because I think this person is just not going to give you any stability, and maybe you need stability and security, and this person isn't going to be able to provide you with that, because they're too conflicted within themselves. But anyway, pile number 2, that's when you're in. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. I hope you're all doing really well and you're happy and healthy, as always. That's the main thing. And today we're doing our reading on, aren't we, you versus them. How you feel in the connection, how they feel in the connection. And if we need to pull some advice cards at the end, then that's what we're going to do. So you chose to come into the reading under this lovely little green heart here, a beautiful green colour here. Green's probably one of my favourite colours, along with pink. So I'm going to put that there for you, so we can see it. I'll put it here so you can see the colour a little bit more. Can you see the colour? Yeah, it's like green hue there. And this card. So we don't know what it is. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So it says boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This is from the Rebecca Campbell Working Light Oracle. Okay. This woman's getting, feels like, well, maybe for some of you, it's just a very thing for some of you, that you feel like it's all take and no give with your person. I just feel like all the hands here. So maybe you're feeling like this person is taking more than they're giving, just for some of you, they are. And maybe you need to think about setting some boundaries with them, just for some of you, possibly. Okay, let us get, I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards, like I said, so let's get some oracle cards first. And just to remind you, it is a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right. You know, if they don't feel right, they're probably for somebody else that's listening. That is what a general reading is about. It's timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. And just want to say thank you, as I always do, for all your lovely support and your comments and your thumbs ups and all of that. Keep them coming, is what I say. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, and you know, it just takes a second or two. It's such a small thing to do. You just subscribe, you hit the notification bell, and it makes a huge difference to me and to every creator on YouTube, really. So if you feel like you want to do that, then please do. Plus, also, if you just want to give a thumbs up or a comment, that would be great as well. So let us ask for pile number 3. Now, how are they feeling? And this is a really good way for you to check that this is your pile, you know, if you think that what I'm saying resonates. So how is pile number 3 currently feeling in the connection? How are they feeling? I feel like that one wants to come out. So let's take that one and see. Oh, beautiful. What a beautiful card. Receive your blessings. Wow. With this gorgeous butterfly here. Okay, that's lovely. Oh, I don't think I've ever pulled this one before. It's such a gorgeous card, isn't it? I love this deck. But anyway, yeah, so card number 6, receive your blessings. Right, okay. Let me get one of these. How is pile number... What I'm picking up with this is that you feel like it's time for you to get what you deserve, and it goes with the boundaries. So maybe in this situation you're feeling you haven't really got what you deserved, you haven't got, it's not been fair to you possibly, and now's a time for you to say, hang on a minute, you know, it's time for me to get something good, it's time for me to have something good. Maybe with the butterfly here, you want in this situation to transform, maybe to acknowledge you, to recognise you, to, yeah, for you to get what you deserve, to receive your blessings here. What is pile number 3? How's pile number 3 currently feeling in this connection, please? Let's go for that one. How are they currently feeling in this connection? King. Right. Yeah, you are feeling... Because this, again, with the king here, I feel like you are thinking, hang on, you know, you're waking up to what you are worth. You are waking up to what you, what you're worth, really. And you want something good. You want to receive something. You want to be abundant in this connection. You want to, so I'm just looking at this little bird here in the nest in the background here with the 3 eggs. This might be for some of you, there might be a third element to this connection that's getting in the way, possibly. It makes me feel with the king here that you know your own worth. You know your own worth. You know what you deserve, and you want it. You want it in this connection, or you want it in your life generally. And you're either going to get it in this connection, or you're going to get it somewhere else. But you are basically saying, I am worth maybe a lot more than what I've been currently getting, and I'm not happy about that at the moment. I want to change that. I want to be able to receive my blessings. I want to be crowned. I want to get what I'm worth. I want to be abundant, really. I want to be nurtured. I feel like with this one is I want to be nurtured, and maybe I'm not getting that from this connection. or maybe I'm hoping to get that in this connection. I'm hoping to be recognised, acknowledged, nurtured, loved, cared for, all of that. Let's have a look here and see what we've got. How is pile number 3 feeling in this connection? How are they feeling? The fox and ivy with adaptability. Maybe there's been some tricky energy in this connection. Maybe you're thinking with the fox that there's been some tricky energy with this connection. But let's get some. I'm going to get one of these. How is pile number 3 feeling in this connection? How are they feeling in this connection? Backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. Now this came up in pile number 2. So you felt drawn to pile number 2. Now you might, because it comes right next to the fox, which is always an animal that the fox has got a lot. It's a very intelligent animal, but it's usually associated, isn't it, with tricky energy, with sneaky energy, with sly energy, and because it comes right next to the backstabbing. Maybe you feel that this situation has, go to the feeling that I had here, not treated you right, or is not treating you right, has caused you heartbreak and pain, and you are finally waking up to the fact, or finally saying to yourself, enough's enough, I'm not having that anymore, I'm worth 100 times more than that, 1,000, a million, a quadrillion times more than that, and maybe I just need to be adaptable in terms of, letting something go, possibly with the knife here, letting this connection go. Maybe you're thinking that. And not continue to be stuck in it, possibly. That might be a specific message for some of you. But anyway, let us get some tarot out here. So how is pile number 3 feeling at the moment in this connection about their person? How are they feeling? We have, look at that, 10 of Swords. And you couldn't make it up, could you? Because the 10 of Swords is somebody lying on the ground with 10 swords in their back. Backstabbing. I mean, come on. So you feel betrayed. I think you feel very betrayed in this connection. Let's take that one. Yeah, look. Oh my goodness, 9 of Swords. You must have gone through a very difficult time with this person. I'm sorry, pile number 3. I feel like you've gone through a really, really, really difficult time with this person. You experienced a lot of stress. You are experiencing a lot of stress. You are feeling very hurt and betrayed. Oh, pile number 3. That is really. I feel like, though, with this card here, it's got a blanket with all these little roses on it. So I feel like, I know it probably doesn't, I feel like you're being protected. Even though in this dark, difficult time, there's all these little red roses here. I feel like you're being protected, that that there is love around you in spirit form, that you are being guided and protected in this very difficult time, pile number 3. We have the 4 of Swords. You need rest, recuperation. You might even be very unwell with all of this. I hope that you, know that you can always, get help through seeking maybe advice from friends or family, or maybe from professionals or counsellors or anything like that. Because all these cards in a row make me feel that you are very, very, very possibly very stressed, very upset at the moment, worried, that you need rest and recuperation, that you need healing, really. That's how you're feeling. And no wonder you've got the boundaries card here, because you're feeling like, whatever, there's this destructive behaviour in this situation, or difficult things going on in this situation, I'm glad that you are saying no. You're finally saying, I've had enough. And it feels to me like you've been through a lot in this connection. How are they feeling? So we have the Devil. Yep. And we have the Hierophant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have the Fool. What it says to me with the Hierophant here is that maybe there is a need for you at the moment, with the 7 of Cups being the overarching energy. you know, that maybe, because the Devil and the Hierophant coming quite next to each other, maybe there's a need for you to get some guidance around this connection. I don't know, some sort of counselling or some, it's entirely up to you, obviously, but maybe I just feel like there might be a lot of stress going on, and the Hierophant can often be like a spiritual leader or a guide in some way. The Devil tells me that it's really, really, really playing on your mind, this connection. You might be thinking obsessively about this situation or about this person. There might be a lot of self-limiting beliefs and behaviour that's gone on in this connection. I feel like with the backstabbing card, maybe you've been treated very poorly in this connection. And with the Hierophant and the Fool, you know, it goes back to what I was saying about you being protected. I feel like that deep down you know that there is a chance for you to heal from this situation, and there's a chance for you to begin again, to have a new start, a new cycle in your life. At the moment, the overarching energy is the Seven of Cups, which tells me that you might be feeling there might be a lot of dreaming about this situation. It might be a little bit unrealistic, because the Seven of Cups can be a little bit of an unrealistic energy, but it also tells me that, you know, there is choices for you. You have choices, pile number 3. You know, you're with this energy of you sort of thinking, I'm not going to go through all of this anymore. There are choices for me with the Seven of Cups. I can, you know, there's lots of options for me. So maybe that's also what's going on for you at the moment with the Fool card here. You know, I can begin again. I can get myself out of this situation. Don't allow yourself to limit your opportunities. Don't allow yourself to limit yourself and think you've got to put up with any difficult or tricky behaviour, because in actual fact, you know, you don't. With the Hierophant sitting right next to it, you can get yourself back on track, really. So I think how you're feeling is that the situation has made you feel very stressed. It has been very hurtful to you. It has come to an end. It was maybe addictive or difficult, or there was a lot of self-sabotaging behaviour in it. But with the Hierophant and the Fool, it makes me feel that you are looking now, along with these cards, to move out of maybe the situation, or to move on from the situation. There was a lot of tricky energy. You're redrawing your boundaries, you're healing, you're looking, you know that there can be new beginnings, you're thinking of other options and possibilities. But you know, it's a lot to get over. It's a lot to, and that you're resting, maybe, and that you need that rest time, that you need that healing time, because it has been so difficult for you. But I think in that healing time, you are definitely beginning to think, hang on, I deserve way, way, way better than this. Way better than this. And you do, pile number 3, 100%. Let's get some charms for you. So how is pile number 3 currently feeling about the connection or in the connection? So the star makes me think of healing. So I feel like you are wanting healing. I'm going to put that on here, which is receive your blessings. The tree here, the oak tree here, makes me feel like you want to, maybe this has all been very unstable and unsettling for you, and you want to put down roots now. You want to be strong, really, which is the oak tree. We have the octopus. That makes me feel like, again, with the octopus, with all the different legs of the octopus, it makes me feel like at the moment you might be a little bit all over the place emotionally with the Seven of Cups. You might be just very unsettled at the moment, but also within that you might be thinking, well, actually I've got a lot of options and choices again, so I'm going to put that on the Seven of Cups. And then we have the dog, and what you really want, I'm going to put it right on the king, is loyalty from somebody. You're really thinking you want loyalty from someone, and you might not have received that in the past here. So 10 of Swords is Gemini energy. 9 of Swords is also Gemini, so we've got Gemini here. 4 of Swords is Libran energy. Devil is Capricorn, Hierophant is Taurus, and 7 of Cups is Cancer energy. So yeah, so those are just some of the astrological signs. Let's see how they're feeling. So I feel like you are, you're feeling like this has been tough. This has been tough, but maybe I'm coming out of it because I'm beginning to realise my own worth, the fact that I'm a beautiful, beautiful person, a beautiful individual, and I need to be treated like that. You're beginning to wake up to that and realise that. Let's see how they are feeling. Let's try one of these ones. So how is pile number 3's person currently feeling? How is pile number 3's person currently feeling about pile number 3 and the connection? How are they feeling? Let's see what this one is. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Pisces might mean something. We've got the fish here. Meditate and contemplate. So maybe they are being reflective. Maybe they are feeling reflective about it. A new moon is like wiping the slate clean. It's like the whole new lunar cycle starting again, isn't it? So let's see how that resonates. Let's get out another one. Let's get out one of these. How is pile number 3's person feeling right now about pile number 3? We have visionary with the unicorn here. So they might be with the new Pisces is also a very, probably one of the most romantic and the most creative signs of the deck. And we've also got the word visionary. So this person might be dreaming with the unicorn here, being a sort of an imaginary animal. They might be dreaming, wishing, hoping for this connection in some way. There might be a lot of dreaming going on, something like that. Let us get another card. Let us get one of I feel like I want to do one of these ones. How is pile number 3's person feeling about pile number 3 right now? The ladybug and sweet pea happiness. Oh, interesting. So their energy seems to be a little bit different to yours. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's get some tarot out. How are they feeling? Maybe they're more hopeful. Maybe they have a lot more hope for this connection. How is pile number 3's person feeling about pile number 3? So we have the 2 of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The 2 of Pentacles. How are they feeling? And the 4 of Swords. Well, you also had the 4 of Swords. And the King of Cups. So they're definitely in the feels, I think, still for you with the King of Cups here. So they definitely still have feelings for you. They might be deep in their feelings for you. They might be dreaming, because the King of Cups also could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, which is all the water signs. So it's making me feel that this person still is dreaming about you, wishing for you, has a lot of thinks that they have a lot of feelings for you. And with the King of Pentacles here, they might be thinking that they want to make something tangible with you, that they want to create something solid with you. But with the 5 of Swords, there's disappointment here. A bit like, and the 4 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is disappointment. And it could be that you came into separation, and with the 5 of Swords, it's always winners and losers, isn't it? So I feel like maybe you lost more when this, because I almost feel like certainly this is in separation, this pile. They took something from you and it caused a lot of distress. And it may have given them a temporary win. Maybe there was a third element. Where did I see that? In here. Maybe there was a third element and it gave them a temporary win. But now they're thinking, because this is always a bit of an empty victory card, really, because with that victory comes a lot of distress for other people, because you can see these 2 people in the background. And again, we've got 3 figures. So maybe this person caused a lot of distress to you, just for some of you, and it was a third element that was that distress, and they thought they were going to get a quick win. But in actual fact, they've realised that it was just an empty victory. It didn't really mean much. Now, obviously, you've got to decide, haven't you? Because that would have caused a lot of distress and hurt to you. But this person with the King of Cups here has still got a lot of feelings for you and still wishing and dreaming for happiness with you. So they're very different, I think, to how you're feeling. And they may be thinking that they can provide something stable and concrete. 2 of Wands is a sort of period of waiting. 2 of Pentacles is a period of waiting, and the 4 of Swords. So this person is feeling this situation is on pause, it's stuck, it's static. But with the 2 of Wands, there's always that sort of, it is, they are waiting, but it's a period of them, trying to think of how to move it forward, trying to maybe collaborate, trying to negotiate, trying to find a way of developing it in some way. And I feel like that's what this person is trying to do with the Ace of Wands here, is that they want a new beginning. They want a passionate new beginning. Probably a bit more than you do, I would say. But it's on pause with the Four of Swords. And both of you, I think, are feeling that you need to heal from this situation, that there's probably a lot that's gone down, and then that both of you feeling like you need to heal, because you both have the Four of Swords, which is a card of respite and healing. Yeah, but with their energy being the King of Cups, I feel like they are wanting, they feel deeply for you. The Kings are always wise energy. I think they're believing that they have maybe matured or something, that they've matured, that they would be able to offer you more, that they want this passionate new beginning with you. But I think it's about you in this situation. There still isn't a card. I don't feel like there's cards of action of this coming forward, but I feel of this person coming forward. But I feel that if they ever did come forward, you'd still need to be very discerning with them. Pile number 3. You'd still want to make them prove that they could treat you with the respect that you deserve. They'd have to do that over a long period of time, wouldn't they? Really, even though they believe that they've kind of matured in some way. But let's get some. So with Two of Wands is Aries energy. Ace of Wands could be Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. Four of Swords is Libran. King of Pentacles is usually Capricorn as well. So yeah, so this person I feel is a little bit more into you and beginning again maybe than you are, because I feel like with the Fool of Yours, it's more about you beginning for yourself, like having a new chapter for yourself, to remove yourself from all this negativity. Whereas I think for them the new beginning is definitely around passion with you, because we've got the Wands here, chemistry, connection. Yeah, I think this person feels a lot of attraction to you. Let's see, I'm going to go, what advice have we got for pile number 3? What's the advice for pile number 3 in this situation? Oh, healthy choices, yeah, self-love, self-care, being happy, love life. And that's what I was saying here. I feel like, what this is telling you, pile number 3, is this person a healthy choice for you? That's what you're being asked to reflect on. You know, because I feel like with all these cards here, they may have treated you badly. They may not be a healthy choice. Obviously, it's your choice, but that's kind of what the advice that's coming out, isn't it? Let's have some more. So what is the other advice for pile? Oh, what have we got? I'm going to take that one just because I've seen it and it's flipped out, and it says happiness. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to just put those underneath. So we've got healthy choices. We've got happiness. What is the advice for pile number 3, please? We've got 3 here. I wasn't expecting 3, but let's take them. We've got change out. That came out and I didn't take it because I thought, no, I said I was just going to take the top one. But we have change, we have purification, and we have going forward. Now going forward came out in pile number 2. So I feel like with the healthy choices, your happiness, your change, your purification going forward is probably at the moment not with this person, if I'm honest, because I'm not sure, or it makes me feel that this person isn't really the healthy choice for you. And in order for you to go forward, there needs to be a cleansing, a change in your situation for you to be happier in yourself. But let's get one more card out. Let's get this one. What is the advice for pile number 3, please? What is the advice for pile number 3? What's the advice for pile number 3? Love. Love conquers all. So maybe, you know, maybe there is a chance for this connection. But I feel, to be honest, at the moment, for you, it could be about self-love. You know, loving yourself. And having love for yourself, valuing yourself. And then when you can do that, you'll be able to move forward in a more positive way in your life. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.